like a never-ending story. Yeah, so somebody snook? Somebody schnook? What is the word I'm looking for? Shook. I just inhaled a snowflake. I just inhaled that. Just right down the old hole. Another 5 to 7, 600 to 3,000 inches. I don't know anymore. Beyond it, this is storm number 457 of 2024, and it's only like I don't even know what the date is today. Wow. What is the date today? Come on, girl. Like, do a wheelie, spin around on the back wheels. Yeah. That would be good. We'd be YouTube famous. My future's so bright, I gotta wear shades, man. Okay, hey guys. So it's been a crazy few days, and I haven't been able to video much. We have had a crazy bunch of weather. Hang on, let me fix you. There we go. Don't mind me, I just brought in firewood. Scott brought the tractor over and we loaded firewood and put it in the house, because we have a cold snap coming and also another storm. Woohoo! Big surprise. Welcome to Maine. Welcome to winter. Anyway, so it is now Friday. My hand is shaking because I'm just pooped. I also cleaned the chicken coop because it's almost 40 degrees here and the coop needed to be cleaned, and I cannot hang on to that without shaking. Sorry. So what was I saying? It's almost 40, cleaned out the coop, and it's Friday. So it's beautiful. As you can see, the sky is gorgeous. We've got some sun, making power. It's terrific. But starting on Tuesday night, we had a snowstorm come in. Some wind, snow, and then it switched over about 4 a.m., between 4 and 5. And I'll tell you why I know that in just a second. So, yeah. So, yeah, we had a bunch of snow. We got about a foot of snow. Scott was at work because he works nights. And, of course, we had to get a big storm. So I wanted him to be able to get in our road and up our hill and to the house when he came home in the morning. So this gal got up at 1:30-ish, between 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Did I mention I don't like getting up early in the, I sleep. I like to sleep at night. Anyway, we do what we got to do. So, yeah, so I got up between 2 and 2:30. I came out, shoveled the steps off, got the tractor cleaned off, got it going, warmed up, and Scott had it all fueled and ready to go. I just had to get it warmed up and get plowing. So it was wet, sticky, gross, and that's before it even started to rain. And like I said, between 4 and 5 a.m., it started to switch over to rain, snow, kind of back and forth. about 5 o'clock a.m., it downpoured. I mean, it was pouring rain. January. What the heck? This is crazy winter. Anyway, so I kept plowing. I wanted to get it open so he could get in, and I did. I got it open. I got in the house about, I think it was about 5:30, 5:45. Got it done, and you know, it wasn't the best plowing job. I just wanted to get it open for him and be able to, you know, just to be able to get in and out if we had an emergency or need to go somewhere. We didn't, but you know, once Scott was home, he was home. So that's all. We needed to get him in to the driveway in here. So, and that was Wednesday. So Wednesday we licked our wounds and rested. Scott was obviously exhausted from work. I was exhausted from being up for several hours plowing and not getting enough beauty sleep, obviously. So, yeah, so that was just not a fun time, but we got it done. We made it through, and here it is Friday. So, we've got another storm coming in, and it looks like it's about the same consistency as the Tuesday into Wednesday storm. We're going to have snow, maybe not as much snow. We're going to have rain. Don't know if it's going to be as much. Pray for the coast because they are getting phenomenal high tides right now because of the moon, I think. So this is a terrible time to be having so much rain for them. The flooding is crazy. I mean, there are camps floating in the ocean because it's crazy. Anyway. So yeah, we've got that to contend with kind of later on tonight into tomorrow. So Saturday's pretty much going to be a washout. I did not get a lot of filming of me plowing because again, it was early morning. I'll put a clip in here. I tried to get a little bit of plowing, but it wasn't the greatest. Just wanted to get it done again, get it open for him to get home. So besides that, things are going great. We filled the stove. We filled the wood box and cleaned the chickens out, so they're all done. Everything's looking good. But now we wait for the next storm. And then I think we got a couple of days reprieve or maybe a day. And then again, we get another storm. So it's just going to be keep hitting us. Hopefully they're smaller storms, nothing too huge. Scott's down the driveway working on something with the tractor. He had to put the bucket on to fill the wood, so we figured he'd use it, go down and clean up some of the piles that are down there that we couldn't quite get to, because as you can imagine, plowing a big, long bunch of snow when it's so heavy and wet, the tractor does not enjoy that. So sometimes you got to leave the pile there and kind of inch away at it, just kind of pick away at it and just get as much as you possibly can done. So we've got some piles. Again, we had rain. It's been really warm in the 40s or almost 40s. So we're getting some dripping off the eaves. We're getting some melting. The chickens have got some nice area. They love hanging out over there, but this is where they hang out most of the time, their coop. And then it's all dirt there. So things are going good besides that.
Tomorrow will be a good day for chili, I am told.
It will. Yep.
This could go down as the winter of chilies. We may be making one every week the way things are going.
Yep. That's right.
It's terrible.
That's terrible. How are we gonna get through this winter?
Chili.
Chili.
Bourbon.
Bourbon. Yeah.
Chili.
Yeah.
Brownies. special brownies.
Special brownies. All right.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
So you got enough room that whole thing's gonna go in?
Excuse me?
You got enough room that whole thing's gonna go in?
Oh, yeah. If it's down to half a tank, it'll all fit.
Oh, is it down to a half tank already?
Yeah.
Holy. Look what I found. Some chili. It's still cooking, so a lot of these veggies are gonna cook down and you won't even be able to see them, but yeah, this is what we're gonna be enjoying tomorrow during the storm, after the storm, before the storm. You know. Well, as you can see, we're in the grips of another snowstorm. Yeah, somebody shook the snow globe. Look at that. It's crazy. Yeah. Another 5 to 7, 600 to 3,000 inches. I don't know anymore. Beyond it, this is storm number 457 of 2024, and it's only like I don't even know what the date is today. Wow. Wow. What is the date today? Come on, girl. I don't even know. I'll put it, somewhere here so you know. But what is today? Today is Tuesday. I do know today is Tuesday. But I don't know the date. I know it's the middle of January. And the snow, look, I wanted to show you our grill. The snow's accumulating, so we may get a grill report out of this at some point. I don't think this is supposed to stop till after dark tonight. So it may be by, oh, a bird just flew over. It may be by flashlight, but who knows? Let's see if I can turn and not scare it. Can you see it? It's a woodpecker. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn you around. Ooh. I haven't had many birds at my bird feeder, and that's funny. He just flew right over my head, basically, and came right to the feeder. So, good. I'm glad he feels comfortable with that. I'm going to go around the corner so he can eat, not twitter at me the whole time because he's mad that I'm out here. So, I'm just going to walk up around the corner just a little bit. There, we'll get the old Kubota in the background. That's a little better. Poor thing's getting quite a workout, and it's doing great. It's pushing through. It's doing its thing, thank goodness. So, yeah, that's what's happening. We're snowing again. Big surprise. Welcome to Maine every couple days. So, yeah, we just had one on Sunday. I just inhaled a snowflake. I just inhaled that. Just right down the old hole. Anyway, what was I saying? This is Tuesday. We just had a storm on Saturday. And got cleaned up from that. That one wasn't too bad. Good Lord, they're all running together. I can't even remember anymore. It was supposed to be as bad as the last one, which is supposed to be heavy winds, snow, and then rain on top of that. It wasn't as bad as far as we didn't get a foot of snow, but it was pretty bad. So, yeah. Yeah, it's given us a workout this year. 2024 is turning into a snowy winter so far. And I'm sure we'll get some plowing footage because we will need to plow at some point. And some shoveling. I don't know. This feels like the same old, but that is what's happening here. The chickens did come out this morning. They're probably back inside now because they know once this crap starts that they're not going to want to walk in the snow, so they usually go back in the coop and the run. Luckily, they have a nice big run with all kinds of sand, and it's all nice and loose, and I actually put some ash in there from the wood stove after it cooled down. We don't want to do it while it's still hot, but we you know, after I just let it sit for a couple days and stirred it around, and then I put it in there. It's good for their feathers and keeps the bugs away and all that stuff. And they like pecking it, they like eating it, and just rolling around in it. So they take dust baths in that area, you know, in the wintertime, and that sand stays nice and soft for them, so they like that. So that's probably where they'll hang out the next day or so until we get this place cleaned up. And I'm going to hang out in my house until I'm needed outside. And more shoveling and plowing. There we go. There's Boots. This is where Bootsy likes to hang out in the window because Yeti is right there. And they stand there and look at each other. Couple of ding-dongs. You guys could get along, you know. Hi, Laverne. Hi, Laverne. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Chicken's hanging out. Cool. Yeah. Much better than being outside, isn't it? Yiddles! What's the matter, Yed? You hanging out in here with your girlfriend? Watching the snow? You're a silly dude. You're a dude. Are you looking at you and Bootsy? Bootsy, stop giving him the dirty eye. Look at him stare at him like, I'm gonna kill you, mother trucker. So I picked up this Toro power shovel. It's a plug-in job at a sale this past, or last year, summer. $70, the tag's still on it. But I thought it may help with the deck, cleaning the deck off, but I've never used one of these before. So I thought I would plug it in and give it a try while we get a little snow and it's not like in a panic mode to get it cleaned up. So just to kind of give it a shot and see. The only problem that I can see is having to plug it in where we're off grid. It's not the most ideal situation, but I also don't want to deal with gas powered stuff at the moment. I thought if the generator's running, I could do a quick job with one of these on the deck and see if it works. So as you can see, it actually doesn't work too bad. And as I figured, the plug-in was a little bit of a problem just as it's plugged in to the wall of the outside. And it didn't, it kept getting caught like around corners and stuff and on whatever was around. But it's an easy fix to just kind of give it a yank or go over and free it. Wasn't too bad. Something I need to get used to. It's definitely weird using this instead of the old manual pick it up with the shovel and throw it thing. But I think I'll get used to it. Generator's on, didn't pop any of the plug-in fuses or anything like that. So Scott was inside watching for that for me just to make sure nothing happened inside. Generator didn't even make a noise at all as far as having to, you know, bump up its power to use this or anything. So I think it worked pretty good for $70. I think it's going to help me a little bit on the deck. save my back a little bit possibly, but until I get used to using it, it's gonna be weird. And I can't use it on all snow, you know, this is light fluffy stuff that's coming down now, so that'll be okay for this. But I think, you know, if we had ice or something on top, I'm not sure if it would really like that too much. So we'll give it a shot when we get a little more snow and see what we can get with this power shovel. Hey guys, we're out here doing the nighttime grill report. It's so much fun to be outside at night playing in the snow. Not really playing in the snow, but anyway, the storm's pretty much over. It's still flurrying a little, but I think it's done, finally. And the wind's blowing, as you can see. I don't know what the temperature is. I'm thinking it's around 20, maybe 15. I don't know. I don't see my breath, so probably around 20. Gonna do the measuring of the old grill with the old Stanley measuring tape. Let's see what we got. This time we got, I think it's 4.5. Let's see. Yep, 4.5 inches. I think actually we got a little bit more than that, but the wind's been blowing and stuff, so. But yeah, enough to plow, of course. So Scott's been out plowing. I'm gonna wait and shovel the deck, or actually I'm gonna use my snow shovel, not snow shovel, what the heck is that called? The toro shovel or something? I'm gonna try using that tomorrow during the daytime. I'm not super familiar with it. I'm just starting to play around with it. So I'd rather not be out here in the dark trying to, you know, use it when I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna come out and do it tomorrow when I can see a little bit better and I can film a little bit better. You guys can see how much it really throws this. I can't believe how much it throws the snow. It's crazy. But anyway, so there's your grilling report. Windy, dark, very dark. It's very dark. Yeah, so we're just having some fun out here in Maine. Woohoo! Fun times. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can follow along on our journey of, are we going to make it out of this winter? Because I'm beginning to wonder. I might want to move south. Just kidding. It's beautiful here today. It's beautiful. But maybe not. I might not be kidding. Anyway, I'm feeling a little punky today, okay? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Anyway, but thanks for joining me, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.